Hello friends, I am so excited to be here with you today. I wanted to give a quick summary video for you because my last video was on this chart is an hour and a half, and I've got it in chapters. So the middle chapter I talk in detail about what is going on with the red resonance and what it means. That's probably about 40 minutes of that video, and then I have some cool inspirational stuff and talking about how the energies work as well. But I thought I'd give a 3-minute summary since that's an hour and a half video. And the video before that I did, okay, so that's this video here. So check that out because it's pretty awesome. I'll put a link down below. And then this video is the one before, which is also about an hour. And in this video, I talk about the difference between innocence, denial, and naivete because of what I'm seeing on the chart. You know, it's interesting. There's also been there were 2 crosses on this chart. But I talked about why it's important to not deny, to look at the darkness that is facing us and the implications if we don't. So at any rate, this is a great video too, and I will link it below. It has the words innocence, naivete, and denial in the title. And this one, the title is Red Resonance Rising or something like that. Okay, so what was going on in this chart? It's interesting because this, it all leads to this here, okay? In my view, I see an image here, and I called it the bug, but then SH. Thank you so much for your comment, because he or she mentioned that this looked like an archon, and oh my god, as soon as you said that, I was like, yes, it is, because the archons have these weird legs, and they, in the space of sacred discharge imbued by the violet flame, I'm just going to say this because I don't want to transmit the energy, I just want to tell a story in a space of neutral. Then you can take that story with neutral energy and see how it relates, what it relates to you, or if it relates to you, resonates with you. So anyway, this looks just like an archon. Actually, it really does, as well. And they kind of look spidery, but with like faces. It's kind of freaky. And they, in energy, they look that way as well. Or they can appear just as spiders, among other things. Actually, I have a story on one of my blogs. I'm going to link it below about the archons and the black sun. Okay, so I'm going to link that down below, which will give you a little bit more information on their story, who they are, a big overview of who they are and what their purpose is here. So anyway, the red resonance, having been high, okay, in the qualities for so long, has now revealed something. And this is part of the revelation. And now that it's literally been 2 days that the red resonance quality has been at 25 hertz. So we're going to see what happens. But it's interesting because as we go on now, the energy is like, you see, the transmission stopped here. Okay, but it was attached to the matrix. You can see that. But now, as we go on, these white resonances are actually flooding into, quote unquote, the matrix to the right. Oh, and here's another one that seems to get trapped by this process. So overall, I feel like what this is doing is helping us see what's there. Okay, it's helping us bring awareness, and that also is because of this line here at 20 hertz, which is in the beta brainwave range. It's in mid-beta, which is critical thinking, analysis, really mulling through and grokking something. Nobody uses that anymore. But now, the red also represents the forces of darkness, but what I have to tell you is that they're very restricted right now. They're in this, look at this incredibly narrow range, okay? So that's like 9.6 to not even 20. 9.6 to 20 would be a 0.4 hertz range. Now, I've talked about this recently on my Schumann videos, that they've been within a 0.4 hertz range. It obviously peaked here a little bit. But so what I'm saying is, are we seeing evil? Are we seeing the darkness? Are we seeing what's really present in our world? I believe so with this influence, but its activities are restricted. Okay, so don't be afraid to step forward in these energies, because these forces are much more restricted than they would have you believe. They always try to present themselves as much more powerful. And in fact, whenever I see a force of darkness in the non-physical, and it tries to make itself really big, if I send it love, you know what happens? It will turn into a tiny bug. Very, very often. And even the archons are very, very small, actually. Impactful, but small. So anyway, I just wanted to give you that really quick overview, and I'll put this chart up on Twitter today so that you can see it. Thanks for being here, and please take a look at my longer video, because I really go into the mechanics of what it means, how it works, and, a personal perspective on thoughts about the energy that you can take and potentially even use in your life. Because I think we are called, this is a story of Red Riding Hood, I think we are called to protect ourselves and to protect innocence and to bring back the divinity to our homes. And I talk through all that in the video. Thanks so much for being here. Please share, like, subscribe, share if this resonates for you. And I have a special sale going on this week. It's in my newsletter on my Crystal Fair rates. So I have discounted rates on all my sessions, including my regular seminars. Okay, have a super wonderful, amazing day.